Hello, and welcome to Rikki's first one-on-one session. I am Tori, your dungeon mom for the dungeon mom for the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign, and I'm going to have Z introduce themselves and also the character that they play, Rikki, and make sure you go through race, class, pronouns, what they're studying in school, and also please give us a insider I guess, thought process knowledge of what Rikki's going through. Because where we are picking up is after Rikki agreed to take Cludd's place, where Cludd was downed and essentially at the mercy of one of the villains, Beatrix, in the campaign.
Hi, I'm Z. I play Rikki Ebb Shimmur. He's a tiefling bard. He, they pronouns. He's studying music, but he's feeling conflicted, very nervous and upset. He doesn't know exactly how to feel or what to expect yet. He just knows that he's hoping Cludd's at least okay, and that it'll hopefully make it worth what he's done, and that everyone else is okay.
Well said. All right. Without any further ado, we are going to jump into our one-on-one session. Picking up where the campaign last left off for you. It is Friday night, early Saturday morning at 1 a.m. The 2nd of Marpenoth. Night Mother took your hand and you stepped through a portal. You arrive with wind brushing past you in an alley in downtown Evermore. The chill in the air sounds as Night Mother still holds firmly to your hand. It's cold, ice cold. Fingers are very thin but rigid like bone. She leads you down the alley. You turn a corner and see a dark red door at a dead end. The door seems to be falling apart, but as she waves her hand, it opens on its own. You see a dark abyss. She leads you through, and you feel a similar sensation of uneasiness as this portal twists and turns and flips your stomach upside down. You arrive in a stone chamber. There's a chill in the air with a hint of incense from a far room.
Welcome to your new home. I'm glad you came willingly. I always had hope for you. As you know, you agreed to a trade. My High Priestess had the ability to influence Cludd's life at my will and desire, but you chose to take their place. So now your life is under my influence. I have so many questions, but that will have to wait for another time. From now on, you will only be known as Neophyte. You're not allowed to use or say your real name, understood? My followers do not use their names here, and you must follow our rules.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was he known as? Neophyte?
Neophyte. Neophyte.
Okay.
Your new role here is to be a servant. You will answer to everyone and must do any task as requested. Here.
She pulls out a gold collar, lifts it up for you to see.
This will be your new guide. It will also alert me if you try to leave. Not that you could anyways.
She
Collar?
she like reaches forward to put it around your neck, but pauses, waiting for your response.
Do I have to wear it?
I mean, you don't really have a choice. The only other option is to stay in this one spot, not move.
Right.
Until you die.
Hmm.
Come, Rikki, dear. Be my neophyte. You already are. You already made a trade.
Yeah. Just a lot. You just have that on you? You just carry those around with you?
Stop asking questions.
She reaches forward and fastens it to your neck.
Hmm. Can Rikki can Rikki try and pull away before she can? Like, would he be able to?
What are you trying to do?
Just back up.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. I actually I have to pull up Rikki. I'm sorry, I have Bismuth and Marek open right now. Gosh. I might have rolled a natural 20.
Hang on, give me 1 second. Okay, not 20. All right. You feel. Wait, actually.
Oh wait, am I still cursed?
Let me pull up something. Unfortunately, even though you got a nat 20, you do not succeed the DC.
That's okay.
You feel for a second
Oh boy.
something grab onto your mind, and you for a second resist until it clamps down. You are paralyzed, unable to move.
Nope.
Try to resist. Bad idea. Now you'll be unable to move. For a little bit. Now, stand here until Priestess comes to collect you, and remember what happens if you don't listen.
With a flick of her cape drapes behind her, she leaves down one of the corridors. Make a perception check.
Oh no. Okay. A 15?
Okay. With a 15, you glance around now. The second, like, your kind of paralyzation fades. Looking around, you appear to be underground. You know that as you went through the portal, through the door, you descended some stairs, which are behind you. Looking down on the floor, there's some sort of runic carving markings, several circles inside of each other. You are in the center. You see that there are several different corridors, everything made of stone, that lead to different areas, although you cannot see exactly what's around the corner.
He's able to move now, right? Or
You
is he
can
still-
physically move around if you want to.
But she said to stay, didn't she? She said to stay put, like in the same spot, or just in the room?
She said, stand here until a priestess comes to collect you. What would you like to do?
If he leans forward a little bit, can he see through any of the rooms?
So what you see,
Or the corridors? Sorry.
there are
Corridors?
4 corridors. 2 of them are behind. You can kind of see as you gaze around by moving your head. The other 2 are in front of you. But, like, in the center of your direct vision is a wall, and there's one to the left and to the right.
Oh. Is the wall like? Is it one of those partition walls where it's like half wall?
Nope.
Or is it full
is a
wall?
full stone wall.
Okay. Well, she didn't. She said to stand there. She didn't... That doesn't exactly mean stay in one spot, though. That just means stay in that area. He said he was like in the middle of like these ruins, right?
You're in the
like,
middle,
the
in the center of
same-
a circle.
Of the circle. Can he try walking around near the center? Like he's not walking away, but
As you take a step
Just-
forward, you
Oh,
feel
boy.
a sting on your neck. A hot, burning sensation. Forcing you to come to a stop.
oh. Oh. Was it like a persistent sting?
It was so hot that it made you stop in your place.
Okay. Oh. Did he reach up? Is there was there a clasp on it when she put it on him?
There was like, it was opened to fit around the neck, and there was no clasp that you saw of.
Can you feel for one?
Sure. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. Where's investigation? Right there. 15 again?
Okay. As you are feeling around for some sort of clasp or maybe where it joins, you don't feel anything. It is smooth all the way around.
Is it like tight to his neck or is it loose? Like, can he fit a finger around it?
You
if he were
can
to try?
fit a finger, barely, just the tip.
Can you just try pulling at it?
Okay. Yeah, you pull it. It seems like it's pretty stuck on there.
And he still has his backpack on him, right? Like, she didn't take that or anything?
She did not. You hear footsteps approaching.
Oh boy.
You see a figure wearing a black velvet robe. It has a gold trim around the cuffs as well as the hood. And you see that they have a black and gold stole that hangs around their shoulders and goes down to their knees. Hello, Neophyte. Come with me to your chamber. And as she speaks and looks at you, you see Luna.
Luna?
She does not say anything, but walks away, turns to your left towards the back, one of the back corridors. She waits for you to follow.
He is...
Now, Neophyte!
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll just look at her weirdly and then slowly start walking towards her.
You see a long hallway with a string of wooden doors. She walks all the way to the end and opens it. You see a small, simple room with a twin-sized bed covered in moth-eaten, ragged sheets. A small table with a candle and a small clock. And resting on the bed are simple black robes and some regular black clothes that you are supposed to wear underneath. This is your room. Resting time is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You're required to work outside of these hours. Change into the robes provided. You must report to the main chamber down the hall to your left in 5 minutes. Bring all of your belongings. And she
Luna...
leaves.
Wait, no! Shit. Luna...
Do you say this out
So-
loud?
Well... Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
Neophyte. No names.
What's going on?
You may address me as priestess.
Right.
Follow
Why?
the rules. It will be easier for you.
Right.
And she walks away.
Can Rikki... Wait, so is there a door on the room? Does she, like, close
There's a
the
wooden door.
when
She just
goes
opens
away?
the door, shows you the room, and leaves.
Okay.
There is no lock for the door.
Can Rikki go in and look around and see if there's anything in there?
Sure. This room
Is
is
there...
like 5 feet by like 8 feet. There is just enough room for a bed and a table, and that's about it.
Is there, like, anything, like, any loose bricks or anything, I guess? Or
That would be
are
an
there
investigation check.
bricks? Can I investigate?
Sure.
Ah, 7. Never mind.
Looking around, you spend some time looking for loose bricks, a desperate attempt to find a message, a way out. You realize that 2 minutes has already passed, and you have 3 minutes left to report to the main chamber down the hall.
Okay, he will quick change, and then can he take his... So he's gonna... Can he quick change and then... Fuck. His...
TikTok.
There's not even anything. Can he... How big would his disguise kit be? It says it's 3 pounds. How...
It would probably be the size of like, I don't know, a tote bag. Like a first aid kit. Like a large one.
So there's like nowhere to hide that. Okay.
You take the time to change quickly. It's about a minute and a half. You
Okay,
have a minute
he
and a half
will-
left. You are looking through all of your belongings.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could hide anything, but everything is too big to hide, so he will just take it, I guess. Yeah. Can he just, when he changed, is there any way he could have taken the bracelet, like the friendship bracelet thing he wears from Gale? And like, is there socks? The outfit, were there socks?
There are socks and there are black
Can he
boots.
just, yeah, can you just tuck them into like the shoe and under the sock or something?
You can try.
Yeah. Can I try that?
Sure.
Cool. Does anything happen? Is it fine?
Nothing
Is he
happens. I mean,
dying?
it's very close to 5 minutes. You've used up a lot of
Yeah.
your time trying to figure out what to do.
Alright, he's just gonna go, I guess. I don't know.
All right, as
He's
you
gonna-
walk back to the chamber you arrived in, she said down the chamber, the hall to your left. So as you approach, you continue down the left corridor with your belongings. You see a larger room, similar to the first, with torches and banners that are black and purple and gold strung across the room. A a small circular light shines from the ceiling, where you see a total of 3 people. Luna in the center, and a person on each side of her. To the left, you see a beautiful air genasi. To the right, you see a familiar face. A stick-thin, hollowed cheek, serious face, half-elf woman with blonde hair wearing glasses. You recognize this person to be Astrid. Both wearing black robes. The Air Genasi has a similar outfit to Luna's, although Astrid's does not have the black and gold stole. The robes do have a gold border. In front of them is a large brazier with fire inside.
This is the lair of the Nightshade Covenant. Any person in robes with gold can give you orders. These 2 will be your immediate point of contact and can give you the most of the tasks. If you are ever needed, you will be summoned by your caller. Follow its pull.
She disappears to a chamber behind her. Large stone doors with a huge black door, gold doorknobs that have a skull on them. They disappear behind the doors, Astrid following her. The Air Genasi approaches you.
You may call me Priestess. While you wear that collar, you will act as a servant to our lair, Neophyte. If for some reason you choose to become loyal to us, this can change and your collar will come off. But Neophytes are confined to the lair, while everyone of higher rank can come and go as they please. So you're stuck here. Understood, Neophyte?
Sure.
We may be getting some more Neophytes soon, but for now you're the only one. Any questions?
How am I the only one?
Any other questions?
Why am I the only one?
Place your belongings into the fire. Don't waste my time asking questions that you will not get answers to.
I have to put my...
All of them?
Even my instruments? Those are kind of expensive. And I'm not made of money.
That's not my problem. You were the one that made a deal. Now we control you. Fire.
Rikki's gonna...
Now.
She just stands, lifts up her arm, and points to the fire.
Rikki's gonna grab his backpack and just kind of look at it for a second before just tossing it into the fire. There you go.
Is that
Happy?
everything?
Everything that was in my bag? Yeah.
Everything, all of your belongings that you brought with you.
Except for me. Yes.
You feel a burning sensation around your neck. I guess you left something out. Hand it over. She holds out her hand.
It's not anything special.
Special enough to hide.
Ricky's gonna reach down and take off the bracelet. It's thread. Didn't think it'd matter.
I'll hold on
He's
to
gonna
this
hand
one.
it over to her. Yeah. Well, it's not like I'll be seeing it again.
You can now start a new life in this realm, and the material objects of the outside world are no longer yours to care about. Here, she pulls out an object from a pocket in her robes. This is a brush. There is a bucket and sink in the closet there, and you have to clean this place spotless by sunrise. No magic.
Right.
You'll know when it's no longer nighttime and it's sunrise when the light of the moon disappears.
That would make sense. When the sun comes up, there's no moon.
Don't talk back. She turns and leaves. She pointed out a closet. To your right, there is a small wooden door that you can see.
Okay.
The brush that she hands you is a wooden brush, bristles similar to horsehair.
Horsehair is coarse. Can he go check out the closet, I guess?
As you open it up, you find a wooden bucket, small, simple metal sink, and a mop as well. There is one
Great.
small bar of soap.
Love that.
The closet filled with cobwebs. The mop is
Great.
covered, the wooden bucket is not.
The mop's never used. Did she mean like the room, that she wanted the room cleaned?
She
Or
said,
the
I
whole
expect
place?"
the room to be spotless by sunrise.
Okay.
As she left,
Is
she went
there-
through the same double doors that Luna and Astrid disappeared into.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room? I mean, other than spiders, I guess? Can you see anything else?
The main room is just a
Or,
stone
I'm sorry, in the...
in the closet.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Oh no. Oh no. 14?
You look around and look around, you find a black widow.
Oh, fuck. No. There's nothing else, though?
Not that you can find.
Okay. And the mop is covered in spider webs, but not the bucket? What happens if he tries to get the mop, I guess? I mean, actually, I don't know. I'm not good at game. Okay, can he fill the bucket and use, like, a hand brush to get the soap a little sudsy and then not use all the soap, just a little, just enough to get like soapy water by using like the horse brush to agitate it or whatever.
Okay.
That way there's still soap for when he needs it later. But how dirty is the room, actually? I might need that. How dirty was the room?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Uh-oh. This isn't good. 20? A dirty 20.
All right, with the dirty 20, you notice that the cracks in between the stone are very, very dirty. The stone itself is somewhat clean, but it looks like it has not been cleaned in quite some time. It looks
Okay.
like someone did a rough cleaning of it a while ago, and it has not been touched since. Looking around, you see cobwebs in the corners of the room. There are these stone pillars, and around each filled with cobwebs. Looking around, you find more and more black widows that seem to have made their home here.
And no magic.
Not that Rikki could cast magic without his ocarina.
Yeah. That was ukulele or his ocarina or any of it. It's all been burned in the fire.
You hear a
Except for his
crackling
ocarina.
as it continues to burn.
Mm.
A
Not gonna cry.
thrum as it
Not
breaks
gonna cry.
through the ukulele strings.
I'm not gonna cry. How black widows are usually fine if you don't agitate them, aren't they?
I don't know. Would you like to make a nature check?
Yes. I would if that's possible.
Okay.
Where is that? Would it be... Is it survival? Or...
No, it would be nature.
No, nature. There is nature. Sorry, I didn't see it. Not 5.
Yeah, you're trying to think, but it's kind of hard to think. A combination of things. Well, the fact that the spiders are scary. Also the fact that you have a huge room to clean where there could be a lot of them.
Great. Is he able to get the mop without hitting any black widows?
Is this something that you would like to try to attempt?
Yeah, I'm currently at 4 HP, so I'm just kind of nervous about getting the...
Mm-hmm.
Could he... Yeah, could he reach... Try and get it without, like, hitting...
I mean, this is something that you would like to do, so you can tell me if you want to attempt it.
I do. I would like to. I'm just wondering if there's, like, a visible path where it wouldn't...
This closet is like 3 feet by 3 feet. It's
Okay,
very, very small.
yeah. He's just gonna try and grab it.
All right, and please make a dexterity check.
Oh.
Do you have any points of exhaustion?
Yeah, I have 1.
So you should be making all of these checks at disadvantage, including that wisdom saving
forgot.
throw.
Yeah. Where even is dexterity, though?
That's at the top
Oh,
under your character's
Okay.
name.
Disadvantage. Cool. 6. Oh, I get a 6.
All right. You try to grab the broom. The Black Widow creeps up towards the handle as you reach out your arm. You grab the broom and pull it, but the Black Widow comes with the broom.
Oh.
It is still there. You try to fling it off, but it seems to be enraged. And its time starts climbing up the broom towards your hand.
He's just gonna drop the broom.
Okay.
He's gonna drop the broom and walk away, or step back.
When was the last time Rikki went to sleep?
The night before.
About what time?
It
was a Saturday night.
Yeah, I'd say it was probably.
Or sorry,
up
Thursday
late.
night. Thursday night.
Thursday.
Right?
Oh.
Friday night was when you went to the herbology labs.
But isn't that the night that they also went, or the day that they also went?
Friday was the day they went to the mall.
Yeah.
That's the same
Okay,
night
so Thursday night
that you
was
went to the
night
herbology
they
labs.
slept,
Yes.
and it's Saturday morning.
Early morning. It's like 1:30 a.m. right now.
Yeah. I can't imagine him being a morning person, so he's probably up late.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no. At disadvantage, too?
No, saving throws are not at disadvantage. Only level 2
true.
exhaustion does that.
13.
All right. You manage to push through. The rest of the time, you clean for 5 hours straight.
Okay.
Trying to make this place spotless. I'm going to need you to make a check. Let's have you do a regular D20 to see how well you clean this room.
Do I need disadvantage on it?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't let me do the disadvantage thing, so...
It's a 9.
9. And it's 9.
And an 18.
Oh.
All right. At 6 a.m., you see the air genasi come back through. She examines the work that you did. You could have done a lot better. This is kind of shit.
You run on no sleep. How about that?
Not my
And
problem.
A bunch of Black Widows.
Not my problem. You're gonna clean it again tonight.
Yeah.
Back to your room.
Right. And he's just gonna stare at her for a second before turning and walking away.
She follows you down the hall. Your door is still open.
That's kind of creepy, following someone.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Don't talk back, Neophyte. You're gonna regret it.
Well, the only thing I've regret is drinking about way too much. I'm a lightweight, but...
You don't know what you're going to regret. Enjoy this time to rest. You're gonna have a lot of fun on your next shift.
I don't think I'm going to.
Get some
Thanks
sleep.
for the optimism, though. Yeah.
The only rooms that you're allowed to enter are your room, the room you entered in the entryway of our lair, and the room you just cleaned. Go anywhere else and we'll know. Bathroom's down the hall.
Am I allowed in the bathroom?
Do you want to use the bucket? Because by the way that you're talking back to me, that may actually be a good option. She turns around and she goes back to the main chamber where the bucket was. And she comes back with it. Bathroom off limits.
Ooh, that's super sanitary. Alright.
Take
There's
the
a
bucket to your room.
sink. Okay.
The only
Good night.
sink you're allowed to
I don't
use
know
is the
if you're-
closet.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the mop. I mean, if I'm gonna use the bucket, I don't feel like using it for mopping because I do kind of care about other people's
She turns around and walks away.
well-being. Okay, bye.
It's currently 6 a.m. You are quite sleep deprived, not enough to give you another extra level in exhaustion, you lucky duck.
Oh, lovely.
You are back in your new room without
New?
any of your belongings. Anything you would like to do?
It's the same room that he was in earlier, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like Rikki's new room, is what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah, I get that. I just wanted to. He's gonna shut the door, I bet. And then you said can he make sure can you check the bed out, I guess? You said it was moss covered, right?
It's like an old wooden bed, and the sheets are moth with like the flying
Oh,
moth. Yeah.
So there's just holes in it, not that there's a bunch of moths.
Yes,
in it?
moth-eaten,
Okay.
ragged sheets,
Okay.
frayed
Sorry.
on the ends. Yeah. The blankets are rather itchy,
Okay.
and the bed very stiff.
That's not the worst. It's better than stone. Is there a window or anything in there?
No, you
'Cause
have
she
not
said
seen
you'd know
a
when it's
single window. There
safe
was a
or if
hole
you can see the moonlight.
in the room that you were cleaning. There was a hole in the ceiling,
Oh, I
a
see.
small circle, about like an inch in diameter.
Oh, he
very
should have
small
asked how he was
pinhole.
supposed to know when it's 6 p.m. Is he able to head back to the room that he was in and see if the air Ganassi's in there?
You can try.
Could he? If she's not, or if he doesn't see her on the way, he's just gonna go back to the room.
You go out. You do not see anyone
Okay.
in the rooms that you were previously in.
Okay. Then he's just gonna go back to the room he was in. And I guess long rest, because I'd like this exhaustion to go away.
Right.
And I'd like my HP back.
As you lay down for the night, it takes you a while to fall asleep because it's so uncomfortable. You have a dream.
Oh boy.
In your dream, you are being chased down a never-ending road by a giant frog. Now, this frog is not the same size that Rikki has previously encountered, both as a normal sized person and as a shrunken person. This frog is 500 pounds
Oh my god.
and
What?
is like 25 feet tall. And with each jump, it shakes the earth. And Rikki is running for his life to not be trampled and swallowed by this frog. And by this, like, some miracle, he sees the end of the road. And he runs closer, trying to approach the building to get in, but the building fades away, the road continuing. And Rikki has the same dream for 8 hours straight.
What kind of fever dream nightmare is that? What? Oh my goodness.
The same, when you awake, that's 8 hours of rest, right? So
Yes.
let's say approximately 6:30 a.m. you go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's 4:30 p.m. You begin your shift in like an hour and a half. Anything else you would like to do? You wake up, by the way, covered in
Can I-
sweat. And you've only been given one set of clothes.
Jeez, that sucks. Maybe you should have taken it off. Okay. Does he get a long rest though?
Yeah, you
Does
do
he
get a long rest, and you get your level of exhaustion goes away.
Okay. I was wondering because what the fuck? I guess can he try and quick air dry the clothes so that they're not sweaty?
So you're saying that he's just gonna stand naked, trying to air dry the clothes.
I don't know. He'll be wearing like he'll just wear like his boxers and he'll swing the shirt and pants around until they
Oh, no.
dry
The
again.
boxers had to get burned too.
No,
You've been given no underwear.
never mind.
You've been given like some like thermal underwear, like long sleeve and like pants. Very thin material, and an over like robe to put on, and that's it.
Oh fuck, never mind. You know what? He'll just stink. That's fine. He'll live.
All right, as you're trying to air dry these clothes a little bit, you hear
He'll just
a
stand
light
up and
knock
spin in circles.
on your door.
He'll go open it and be like, "Sorry, I sweat in my sleep." Who
You
is it?
see-
Who's at the door?
You say this before you even open, and as you open the door, you see Luna.
Oh, hi.
She has a blank expression on her face, and she is holding a plate of food.
Oh, hey, thank you. That's really nice. That's
Follow
really
the
nice to
rules. It will be easier for you. You went without dinner because you did not follow orders.
It's okay, I'm trying to slim down my figure anyways.
Don't talk back. It will only get worse. She hands you the plate of food.
I'll be honest, it doesn't feel like there is much worse.
Don't say that.
Uh,
And she leaves.
right. Can is I
You have a
guess-
plate with potatoes, carrots, and some unidentified meat in like a stew.
That's sus. They're all in the stew?
Yes.
I don't like that the meat's unidentified. Who'll eat? Is it like red meat? Or does it look like chicken?
It looks slightly more like red meat, but also it's kind of hard to say.
Oh no.
The pieces are not very large. There are like smaller pieces kind of cut up.
Can he like pick out the potatoes and carrots
And only eat those?
and only eat those?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And then he'll just go that room and I guess clean it again.
Okay. As your shift approaches 6 a.m., Luna is waiting in that main chamber again. She is holding the brush. Must be spotless.
Okay. How do I kill Black Widows? With a brush.
She leaves
and
mid-sentence.
soap. Okay. How is there the same amount of spider webs in the room, or is there more?
You got
or
a
did
lot
he
of the
manage
spider
to
webs.
Get rid of any?
But the dirt
Okay.
in between the stone is still there. As
Okay.
so you just need to do everything all over again.
All right. Can he focus more on the walked areas right now to try and get like?
I mean, you have
most
12
of the-
hours.
Well, yeah. I just mean like try and make sure all the walked areas are for sure clean. That way, when he probably has to do it tomorrow, it'll be less in that area, and he can focus more on other areas.
Sure. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
As time passes by, we're going to fast forward. You encounter the same three people, the Air Genasi, Astrid, and Luna. They give you very similar tasks to do. You find that the less you talk back, the less nightmares you have, and the more food you have. After several days of continuing to talk back to the Air Genasi, you are very hungry. Your mind is very irritated and jumpy and is starting to take a mental toll on you. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy. A 16?
You manage to pull through and keep some of your sanity. But you realize that it's much easier to follow orders, not talk back, and keep everything to yourself. Over the next week, you spend most of your time cleaning. Typical chores that you have to do as a neophyte is scrubbing floors, sweeping, dusting, removing more cobwebs, replacing candles and torches that have since lost either like the ability to burn or replace oil, etc., etc. Making beds in new quarters that you are now allowed to go down into, these being much nicer beds. And doing laundry by hand, using the same bucket that you originally had to go to the bathroom in. After the second day, you are allowed access
Ew.
to a
Wait.
bathroom. There is no bath, but there is a large basin with a washcloth that you can use to bathe yourself. Until one day, you are summoned to a chamber you have not been in yet. It is 3 a.m. You feel the pull, a hum in your collar, and a slight tug in a specific direction. You follow it through the double black doors from the chamber that you've seen Luna and the Air Genasi and Astrid go into. You are led to another room. This one much more nicely decorated. On the sides are different Gothic furniture, chairs, tables, and on the far end, a throne-like chair where you see Night Mother drinking from a goblet as several figures kneel in front of her wearing black robes. But what is the most shocking as you enter this room is a stone table that is in the center of it. You see blood covering the table, spilling off onto the sides of the table and onto the floor.
Hello, Neophyte. To clean up, our ritual got a little out of hand.
Beatrix is seen on the side, sitting in a chair, as she reaches up with her finger to wipe the corner of her mouth, lips as red as blood. The last Night Mother that you saw was a little bit more undead. This one commands the room. Her presence is strikingly beautiful. But the mystery of her expression is frightening.
Does he see anything else in the room?
I will let you make a perception check.
Oh no. Me and my +1. 4.
You do not.
Alright, can he just start cleaning then, I guess?
You have also been awarded a rag to use to clean.
Oh, what an award. Yeah, he's just gonna start cleaning then.
All right.
He's gonna try it. He's gonna do his best not to think about it. And just kind of, I guess, zone out enough that he doesn't. That
Okay.
it's clean, but enough that he's not really, I guess.
Is
there.
Rikki a type of person who gets squirmy around blood and guts and things like that?
I wouldn't say around blood. Guts and stuff, probably.
Okay.
But
Because as you approach the table,
considering...
you see, like, different things.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd say he would, but considering Night Mother's right there, I think he would just kind of shut down until it was done.
Okay.
Now that we have restored the fallen, our core is stronger than ever. we must expand our influence even more. Now that we have more priests and priestesses, I'll be sending you across the country to our sister churches. You need to gain their trust and convert more devotees. We have already made so much progress, and I am loving this SpellTalk app. Ah, the wonders of modern technology. Neophyte! Might I remind you that any information you hear, you are not allowed to repeat. If you do, well, cleaning, I will reward you with a treat. Now let's retire to the meeting room for further discussions.
She stands up abruptly and goes out the door that you came in. The hooded figures wearing the black robes adorned with gold, similar to Luna's original robes, pass you by. With your perception check, you cannot make out their faces. Being a bit too shut down.
Yeah.
To focus.
So they all left the room then?
Before everyone leaves, Beatrix lingers behind.
Oh no.
Oh, Neophyte. Do your best. If your cleaning is subpar, like the first night, there'll be more nightmares coming your way. Ta-ta. And she disappears through the doors.
Ta-ta.
And no snooping, you hear from the other side of the door.
Yes, ma'am. Is that rude? I don't think that's rude. Can he just work on deep meaning then?
Mhm.
And he won't actively snoop. But considering his perception was so low, he probably won't see anything anyways. But if he does...
All right, you have 3 hours to clean this room. Please give me another d20 to see how well you do.
There's no way I can do anything for advantage.
At least, well, you don't have disadvantage anymore.
Yeah, but I just rolled an 8.
Nice. Nope, that's all.
Oh,
So you don't get
great.
your treat either.
It's fun. I'm just killing him. It's okay. It's okay.
As 6 a.m. approaches, the Air Genasi priestess comes back into the room. Ugh! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, get out of here. No dinner for you.
Yes, ma'am. And he'll just leave.
Tomorrow, you don't even get your brush. You'll get a toothbrush.
Okay.
Rag privileges have been revoked. Good night.
Good night.
And that's where we're going to end the one-on-one session.
Ah! Fuck, I rolled an 8. No. Ah.
How do you feel as a player with everything that's going on? And also, how do you think Rikki feels dealing with this situation at the moment?
I feel like Rikki agrees with Bismuth about therapy now.
Any final comments to close the one-on-one session?
We're gonna go on it another hour.
You also, day by day, Rikki has no update on the status of his friends or his family.
He's so lonely. So very lonely.
So yeah, that's all.
Singing to himself.
How
in
do you
his room.
feel?
I don't know.
Tried to
I don't
talk
know.
back when you're a neophyte with a collar?
I don't know,
Bad
it felt-
mistake.
It felt funny. It felt like a funny move. That's kind of my goal when I play. It's just to have fun, do funny things.
Unfortunately, you made a decision that is not necessarily very funny, so now you have to face the consequences. All right, well, thank you so much for doing this one-on-one session with me. I'm very excited for the party to see it. And next time, if you roll a little bit higher, you will see some different things.
Yeah. I don't think that will ever happen. Rikki's cursed. He's cursed with bad rolls. Like, even when I roll dice for him as a joke, it's bad.
Yep. All right, well, thanks for being in the one-shot. And until next time.
Bye.